Okay, in this video I'm going to look at the accounting equation showing which account was debited and which account was credited, and the only thing I have to fill in now is the effect on the accounting equation using assets, owner's equity and liabilities. Right, as you can remember, owner's equity becomes more on the credit side, less on the debit side. Okay, assets become more on the debit side and less on the credit side, and liabilities becomes more on the credit side and less on the debit side. So it's important that you classify each of these accounts to know if it's either owner's equity, assets or liabilities, and then you can do the effect on the accounting equation. Alright, so I already know from this question I've got certain accounts debited and credited. Now both of these, I'm just going to classify that this is owner's equity, packing materials, owner's equity. If we write it on the debit side, it means it actually decreases my owner's equity, and if I write it on the credit side, it increases my owner's equity. Therefore, the effect is plus and minus under owner's equity, and nothing under liabilities or assets. Number two, when I'm doing some sales, I'm selling on credit. Okay, so I'm selling to debtors. Alright, so that's the sales transaction of 800 Rand. The debtors control is an asset and is debited, so therefore it's a plus. So I put the plus under owner's equity over there. Sales is owner's equity account. Okay, it's on the credit side, means that if it's on the credit side, it means that owner's assets therefore, and a plus under owner's equity. Cost of sales again is also owner's equity, but it's an expense. Okay, and it's on the debit side, so therefore it decreases owner's equity. Trading stock, on the other hand, is an asset, and if it's on the credits, if it's credited, it means I'm losing. So I'm selling this trading stock here. So if it's on the credit side, it means I'm decreasing my assets. Okay, so and therefore it's a minus under assets and a minus under owner's equity. Remember, with the accounting equation, there is an equal sign in the middle here, so this side must be equal to that side. So therefore, if you look at number 1 and 2, plus and minus 0 is equal to 0. A plus of a certain number, plus 800, is equal to plus 800. Minus 600 is equal to minus 600. Okay, so that was for the first two transactions. Alright, so let's look at medical aid contribution. Okay, it's a contribution that you're making, you're paying money out, so it's an expense to you, and it's on the debit side. So therefore we are it's an owner's equity account, and we are losing money, okay, on the debit side. So owner's equity is being lost, or money is being lost. Okay, so medical aid contribution is debited, and if you debit owner's equity account, it means it decreases, so therefore it's a minus over there. Medical aid fund, if it's any fund, it's going to be a liability. So if it's on the credit side, it means it increases the liabilities. So plus and a minus on this side is 0. 0 is equal to 0 in the middle. Let's look at loss due to fire. That's owner's equity or expense. Okay, so if it's on the debit side, it decreases the owner's equity. Trading stock is an asset. I'm losing trading stock, so trading stock is credited, so therefore trading stock is an asset, so assets decreases on the credit side. So you'll find a minus under assets and a minus under owner's equity, and a minus 11,000 equal to a minus 11,000 over here as well. Because the amount is already here, you don't have to put the amount in here, you can just put a plus or minus on that side. Okay, number 5, income receivable. Okay, if I'm getting income, it's an asset to me, it's a positive thing, so it's on the debit side, so it's increasing, it's an asset and it's increasing my assets, so therefore it's a a plus under assets. Loss due to fire. Okay, that is owner's equity. Alright, so it's on the credit side, and if it's on the credit side, it means it increases my owner's equity. Okay, so when you look at owner's equity and you classify an account as owner's equity, just look on which side you've put it. If it is on the debit side or the credit side. If it's on the debit side, it means it's decreasing owner's equity, and if you put it on the credit side, it means it's increasing owner's equity. Then salary and bonus works exactly the same. They are both owner's equity accounts, and they are expenses to the business. So both of them will decrease my owner's equity. So it's going to be the minus for both of these. Current account of Van Wyk, current account is also an owner's equity account, and because it's on the credit side, it means it's increasing my owner's equity. So there's plus and minus over here, and plus and minus the same amount will give me 0. 0 is equal to 0. And then lastly, current account again is owner's equity, and it's on the debit side, so therefore it's decreasing my owner's equity. Appropriation account again is also owner's equity, and it's on the credit side, so it's increased. Equation looking at specifically partnerships.